100 million naira could be somebody else's retirement, like something that they can fall back to in their old age, or something they can fall back to after their active years and all that. So that's why we are putting this community together, for strength, for focus, for us to be able to, for accountability partners, for us to be able to track each other, to say, okay, oh, when you see other people doing it, and you to be ginger to do it, like, oh, somebody else is doing it, why can't I do it? Do you want to have 100 million naira to your name? Like 100 million naira to your name? How will you feel? Have you ever dreamt about it? Have you ever envisaged it? Is this something that has ever crossed your mind? To some people, 100 billion naira might actually mean nothing. Like it's just like a chicken change and all that. And to some people, it's really massive. So I don't know. We have different journey. Everybody has different journey. We all have our different journeys. What is so material to this person might not be so material to that person. But this is not like a competition, or it's not like comparison or anything. But it's just a community coming together to say, okay, let's even go through this journey of having 100 million. 100 million naira could be somebody else's retirement, like something that they can fall back to in their old age, or something they can fall back to after their active years and all that. So that's why we are putting this community together, for strength, for focus, for us to be able to, for accountability partners, for us to be able to track each other, to say, okay, oh, when you see other people doing it, and you to be ginger to do it, like, oh, somebody else is doing it, why can't I do it and all that. It's not a competition, or like it's just a community of like minds to achieve, to make the journey winnable, to break it into small bits. Like, it's a big project for some people to say, okay, I want to achieve 100 million in maybe so years and all that. So to make the journey winnable, to make the journey looks very easy, for us to be able to deceive our mind that we already have this 1 million. And that's how some people do some things, like attracting it. You attract your success, you attract what you want. And that's why we are actually coming together to form this 100 million club. I'm so excited to actually launch this 100 million club. It's absolutely free club. Nobody's taking anything from you. Whatever you are even doing, it's going to be DIY. It's going to be do it yourself. We're only going to be a community that stands by you to say, okay, this is how you go about it. This is how you can do it. This is how you can do it. I don't just want to be doing the talking, talking, talking. Let's go into the action. Even it's going to, you're going to start with your 5,000 naira. Even if you're going to start with your 50,000 naira. Even if you're going to start with your 100,000 naira. It's for us to be able to see that this thing is actually achievable. It's something that we can do. It's something that you can actually do. And sometimes when the journey is very long, people will be like, oh, hey, 10 years, oh, 18 years. Oh, look at 10 years ago. Look at 15 years ago. Well, some things that you could have started like 10 or 20 years ago, if you had started it then, now you know where you will be right now. But we didn't start it 10 years ago, we didn't start it 15 years ago. We are starting it now. So the now that we are starting it, don't let us get discouraged. Don't look at it like, 15 years is far, 20 years is far. It's not far, my dear. Let us start with whatever we can start with. That's why this community is coming together. It's like some people can even use it as a safety net for their retirement. Like probably you're retiring the next 10 years, you're retiring the next 15 years, you're retiring the next 20 years. Putting something minimal aside. It's not the putting aside. Some people, to put it aside is even the wahala. Like, sorry, for people that don't understand what I'm saying. Putting this aside could even be the hassles could be the problem for some people. They just need people to push them. And that's why the community is very good, for you to be in the right community, to be able to push you, to be able to push you forward, to be able to hold your hands, to be able to, check on you and all that. So that's why we are having this. And let me tell you, this journey is going to be for like 15 years or 18 years or 20 years for some people. By the grace of God, God will keep us alive. This is going to be a DIY, like it's do it yourself. I'm going to take you through the journey. Okay, this is what you open, this is what you do, this is how you do it. And and that's it. Now, some people can be saying that why is this commitment, why is it going to be so long like that? Let me tell you, for you to be able to enjoy compound interest, it has to be minimum of 15 years. If you save something maybe for compound interest, maybe you put it in money market mutual funds, or you put it in any other investment for compound interest, you will not be able to see the effect until after 12, 15, 18 years. And that's why we want to enjoy the compound interest. We want to enjoy the compound interest. And that's why we are putting we are pegging into 100, we're pegging into 15 years. So if you put in 50,000 naira for 18 years, you're going to earn 105 million, like 105 million naira. By the time it is 18 years, your investment will be 105 million. And if you put in 100,000, if it's 100,000, you're able to, able to afford every month. By the end of the 15 years, your investment is going to be 113 million. So if it's 50,000 you want to go with, if it's 100,000 you want to go with. And now some people can come with, where am I going to get that money from? That my salary is not even enough. During the course of my career, there was a time that a particular organization cut the salary of their staffs by half. Why did they do that? The organization was going through rough patches, and they did not want to, lay off people and all that. So what did they do? So that everybody can actually be around and Nobody will lose their means of livelihood. They cut their salary into half. Do you know what? The staff did not die. It might be difficult. And because the same way that they increase your salary and your expenses rises to meet your salary, is the same way that if they reduce your salary, because people prefer that they reduce their salary than being laid off. If they reduce the salary, your expenses, whatever it is, you will begin to adjust. You have to adjust. If it's big house that you're staying, that your house is maybe 1 million and other, you may probably go for a house like 500,000. Why? It's just for the meantime. You see, this, we'll call this like a decade or 2 decades of sacrifice. Like, okay, this is the reason why I'm doing this. Sometimes when you don't know the reason, when the reason is not known, abuse is inevitable. So sometimes you probably have to know the reason why you are doing it. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing what I'm doing? So the why behind this sometimes is the motivation that propels you forward to, okay, it's 50,000. And some people will be like, oh, I don't want to save in Naira. You don't want to save in Naira. Even the dollar or the euro, you're not even saving in it. And you say you don't want to save in Naira. Which one do you want to do? Just start one first. And if you have the opportunity to now do euro bonds, to do other foreign exchange bonds and all that, you can now do it. Or we also have the money market mutual funds that is in dollars. You can also do that. If that is going, just make sure that you do it. Because I don't want to save in Naira, I don't want to save in Naira. Even the saving in euro or saving in pounds or saving in foreign currencies, you're not even doing it. And you're just taking it. Oh, in 18 years, what will be the inflation? Okay, we know that there's going to be inflation and all that. You don't just start what you want to start. You're going to, yeah, a lot of us have excuses why we are not doing things. And that's why we have been where we have been for the past 5, 10, 15 years. You're talking about inflation. People have over analysis leads to paralysis. You are analyzing and analyzing situation, and it's not making you to move forward. It's not making you to take steps. It's very, very important for you to just go behind all these excuses and just move forward. Yeah, move forward. Just like I've said before, this is not a get rich quick syndrome. So what is this community all about? Now we're going to be capitalizing on money market mutual funds. You can go through with it with IBTC. You can go through with it with FBN Quest. You can go through with it with ARM. You have to open a money market mutual fund. If you want to join this community, the link is below and there's a form for you to fill, and the link is also below for you to be able to join the community. The community is absolutely free. Nobody's going to take anything from you. Nobody's going to charge you for anything. It's for us just to be able to hold ourselves. We are the 100 million gang. Even if you have 100 million, even if you have your 100 million, or probably can even make your 100 million within a month and all that. But people that cannot make it within a month, at least they can also boast in some years' time that, oh, me too, I have 100 million. It's not, the level has gone beyond 1 million now. 1 million cannot even buy, 1 million cannot even pay some children's school fees. So let's plan this thing. It's either maybe for your retirement, it could be a safety net for whatever is in the future and all that. It's not everybody that works for the government and have their PFs and all that. So people that don't have their PFs and all that, you can also do this, join this community, and we have a couple of investment vehicles that will actually take us there. But in this instance, we're going to start with the money market mutual funds, in which we're going to use as our money vehicle to take us there. We're going to capitalize on and leverage on the power of compound interest. Um, we are going with a 50,000 every month. You're going to be saving it. You're going to be seeing it yourself. Like you're saving it yourself, you're doing it yourself. It's for us now to be able to track you and to say, okay, have you done it this month? Let's see the evidence, because you're going to be sending the evidence to us. I'm going to be giving the group like without the name, without disclosing anybody's identity, showing the group that, oh, there's we're going to say, okay, investor A, investor B, investor C, investor D. When you see other people, when you see their figures, you should be gingered that, oh, I don't want to be left behind. And once we see that you're not serious for like 3 months, we just remove you from the group, because we want people that are actually serious. We want people that want to carry ourselves along, want to ginger ourselves. We don't want anybody to drag us back. So minimum of 50,000 naira every week, invested for 18 years. And if you want to go by 100,000 or even more than that, just make sure whatever it is, even if you are saving 500,000 every month, it has to be a minimum of at least maybe 10 years or 15 years for you to be able to enjoy that compound interest. It's very important. So the link is below. No one is collecting a dime from anyone. So please, because in this time and age that people, when you form a group like that, people will be calling people for nobody is collecting. If anybody calls you that they want to collect money from you, know that it's a scam and all that. This group is absolutely free and it's voluntary for you. If you want to join, you can join. If you don't want to join, it's not compulsory. Just by the time you see us, you say, oh, 1 million, maybe from $1 million, 1 million naira will be going to $1 million. So don't even, because there are so many investments, there are so many treasury bills that we can do on auction, there are so many things that we'll be doing collectively. as a community. When we see all these commercial papers that comes, some people cannot afford it. Some of them comes like 5 million naira, minimum of 5 million naira, minimum of 10 million naira. As a community, you can also come around and do this. And commercial papers is usually not long, like 90 days, 100 days, depending on the kind of commercial paper. That's why community is good. Bring your strength together. We might go into fixed income investment group. We can go into real estate investment group. So many things that we can do together as a community. But we're first of all starting as a mutual. We are first of all starting on this mutual money market mutual funds. So from there, we don't know the journey is going to take us to. We really enjoy you to join this community. We love you to join this community, and we are hoping you join this community. Let's make that 100 million. Let us make that 100 million. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you in the next video.